Hey, this is Lorelia, and today I want to talk to the authors out there. So you wrote a book, or you're thinking about writing a book, and you think everyone is going to either buy your book or need your book. Well, let me share some information with you that is probably going to make you real mad. Everybody does not want your book. Everybody is not going to buy your book. And the reason why I want to talk about this today, because a lot of authors do not know that their book is really only geared to a target market. Let me share something with you. You know, when you write a book, there are going to only be certain people who are interested in your book. It doesn't matter if it's fiction or nonfiction. At the end of the day, there's only a select group of people who are interested in your book. And so your goal as the author is to figure out who those individuals are. So many times authors write a book, and what they do is they try to sell it to everyone. They assume that everyone is having this problem or knows someone that's having this problem. But let me share this with you. That is the fastest way to either not sell your book or to be disappointed. And the reason why I want to say that is because that was me back in 2011. You know, let me share a story with you. Back in 2011, I had wrote my first book. I was so happy. I just knew that everyone was going to need what it was that I had written about. But the sad case was that no one was interested. I was talking to all the wrong people. I couldn't even give my book away. That's how bad it was. After 2011, I put my big girl panties on and I said, you know what, I'm going to figure out this whole book selling process. And I'm going to figure out who would need to buy my book. And so that is what I did. I started to study what successful book authors do, what they do to sell books. Writing the book is the easiest part of your book process. That's the easiest part. The hardest part is selling the book. And how do you define selling the book? You define it by figuring out who your target market is. Who are the select group of people who are interested in what it is that you have? And so it's important to figure out with your book, what is your book doing for that select group of individuals? Is it solving a problem? Is it enhancing something that they want in life? Is it making them happy or fulfilled? Because let me share something with you. People only buy for really only two reasons. It's to get them out of pain or to increase pleasure. And so you have to figure out where your book lies in those two areas. Now for me, I wrote a book in the area of personal finance. Now personal finance is a very broad market, but I had to get laser focused in the area of personal finance, who is the group that I'm looking to target. Now, I drilled down even further and I figured out, okay, my book is about credit repair. But then I drilled down even further. My book, yes, it is in a credit repair space. Yes, it is a personal finance book, but it was clearly geared towards people who could not manage their debt, or who were dealing with debt collectors. See, that's very laser targeted, because we all know that there are millions of books out there, thousands of books. Right now, you may be watching this video and your book may have came to your right up to your head and said, you know what, I know somebody who wrote a book about credit repair. But see, I knew that I had to define and target who I was talking to. And what I realized was that my target market was individuals who was trying to get some relief from a debt collector. They were trying to get away from debt collectors. They were trying to figure out, should they pay a debt collector? They was trying to figure out what to do if a debt collector calls them at night. They were trying to figure out if a debt collector wanted to sue them, what should they do? See, once I was able to figure out my target market, then I was able to figure out where they were. And so I used my book to offer them a solution. And so that is what you have to do as an author. You have to really understand who it is you're talking to. Because I would rather talk to a group of people who I know are dealing with debt collectors, fighting debt collectors, want some relief from getting away from debt collectors, than to talk to a group of people who are just there, that I know nothing about, that I'm not even sure if they want my book. Because what happens is that it's either one of two things. They're either not going to buy my book, or I'm going to have to spend a lot of energy convincing them why they need my book. And as authors, we are running a business, and we have to understand that if our business is not generating revenue, if it's not getting us sales, if it's not increasing our income, then we have to do something different. And so I'm going to leave it at this point. I have more videos that I'm going to share specifically for authors, what they can do to sell their books online. And I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Again, this is Lorelia. In the link below, you'll find some information about me and my website. And I look forward to sharing more information with you. Okay, thank you.